Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrishyam Tattvamasya-adhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatikam Trigunahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, we welcome all of you to today's exciting episode on Nithyananda TV. I am Srinitya Brahmotsavam Maharaj, and we have with us our co-host Srinitya Rajananda Maharaj. Nithyananda Maharaj. Yes. Today we are going to talk about a very exciting and a very important, a very significant topic. And the topic is that of mother. And especially in the context of unlocking all our cosmic powers, how mother is the key for us to unlock all our powers, all our powers, and especially the power of healing. We're also going to talk about that. And These days we are celebrating the Chitirai Peruvizha. This is the 12-day long celebration for celebrating the happening of Devi Meenakshi, Paramashivoham, and Sundareshwar Paramashiva on planet Earth. It is the celebration of their divine Leela that they played when they descended on the planet Earth as level, evolving them and giving them the super conscious breakthrough by creating, by establishing system on the planet Earth, the power manifesting civilization on the planet Earth, and creating the ecosystem known as KAILASA Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pita. And Devi Meenakshi is happening as the mother, in the dimension of the mother especially, is what we are going to also talk about today as we discuss, as we go along with the discussion about the mother energy, and how we relate with it, and what is the importance, what it is really. Yes, Maharaj, you want to share something?
Yes. So the word mother immediately invokes many feelings inside of us.
Yes.
Some of us have a warm feeling, while others may feel that they have not been able to live out completely giving love and receiving love from the single common thing, that is that you all feel a presence of the mother in your lives.
Yes.
So even when we do actually beautifully the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanedhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam himself is a shakta. And
yes.
yes, so that's the best way to start this discussion, Maharaj.
Yeah.
And when he himself came out and was teaching us the Shri Vidya, yesterday I was seeing.
We should tell the viewers the meaning of shakta for those who don't know. Shakta is basically the sampradaya of worshipping Devi, worshipping the supreme consciousness in the form of the feminine energy, and in the form of mother.
Yes,
right?
specifically as mother consciousness,
Yes.
mother as the mother, universal mother in your life. So when we say that he is a shakta, it is that throughout his life, he worshipped mother energy. And in Hinduism, the Shakta Sampradayas maintain traditions and kriyas and pujas that really help one tap into the universal mother energy that is worshipped as mother.
Yes.
And there's so much of intricate detail. I've seen many rituals done, but when it comes to the rituals of Shakta, it is so detailed and so meticulous. And when it comes to how Swamiji teaches us the rituals of Shakta, it is so meticulous, and everything matters, every ingredient matters.
Really rich.
Yes.
In a way, all the rituals of all the Shakta rituals are, and yes, as you said, so detailed, going into the depth of everything, elaborate as well, and literally bringing out the color and literally the color of life. That is the mother energy, really.
Correct.
She is life itself. She is the source of entire creation. That's why all the rituals related to Shakta Sampradaya are so elaborate, so beautiful, so meticulous, as Maharaj put it.
And the way that the Supreme Pontiff has initiated us or taught us about Sri Vidya or the Shakta Sampradaya is exactly how we're talking about today, asking us to connect with our biological mothers, the first mothers in our life. He says that's where it starts. We start with that connection, heal that connection, and then that feeling connection moves into the intellectual mothers that we have, the ones who have given minds to us, and then so on, emotionally, who have supported us, teachers in our life, and then finally the Guru, who is the mother who finally manifests in our life to show that we are ourselves the same.
Yes, exactly, because mother energy is what that gives birth, right?
Yes.
Now, our biological mother is the one who gives birth to our body. Similarly, our teachers, our acharyas, they are also mothers to us, because they are in a way giving birth to our mind, right? All the ideas, all the opinions that we grow up with, the whole mental framework, it is given by the teachers, right? So those teachers are also our mothers in that sense, giving birth to our mind. And finally, Guru, when Guru happens, Guru gives birth to our consciousness, literally. giving
Yeah.
birth to ourselves, a whole at the level of the consciousness, completely
Yes.
new being evolving. That guru in that way plays the role of the mother, in fact, the cosmic mother,
Yeah.
directly.
Yeah. And in fact, the way of Tantra is even just as you said, Maharaj. Once you, it's like how it happened to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. He just had the darshan of the Sri Chakra. He just had the darshan of Mother. And from that experience, the whole worship began. So in the same way, everybody in their lives, whether you have ideologically or connected with your mother or not, that feeling of being nurtured, the feeling of being with someone who is passive and is not, who will listen to you, who will take care of you, that experience is something that everybody wants in there, no matter who they have a desire for it, or they have had that in their life, and whenever they have their remembrance of their mother, they have gratitude to their mother.
Even when we are talking about the different ways in which the mother energy happens in our life, even nature, right? Even the entire Prakriti, the creation, how it nurtures us, provides everything that we really need, food, water, air to breathe, everything that we have literally is provided by nature. Again, Prakriti, manifestation of Paramashiva Shakti, cosmic mother herself. Even Bhuma Devi, Mother Earth. For Hindus, Earth is also mother herself, right? Mother herself. Even the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that, when you walk barefoot on the Mother Earth, she literally responds to you. She listens to you. You connect with her and she connects with you. And she, in a way, starts, providing for you. Even in your vicinity, you will start, all those plants start growing. What really would nurture you, what you really need. Maybe you have some deficiency in your body, this vitamin, that vitamin. She will literally start providing those herbs, providing those plants, exactly what you need to heal you.
Correct.
Right?
Actually, the word that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism uses in this example of the earth is that Mother Nature cherishes you. It is that is the very special thing we have. When we are a child, we have a mother, but it is not just we feel she is close. We feel she really loves us.
Yes.
We feel her presence and she needs us and she wants us to be happy and she works for us. She cherishes us. And that is the way the Supreme Pontiff gives the example of Mother Earth, literally cherishing us. And when in that love, she just provides for us naturally. It is just a part of her to give. It is not like it is some kind of a job or some kind of, I am now your mother, now I must take care of you. No. It is just natural.
Yes. It's simply like, that example when the water has to flow from a higher altitude to a lower altitude, right? Similarly, love has to flow from mother to the child. It is just a natural law of the cosmos. Even your biological mother or all the way to the cosmic mother, simply she provides. She is a mother. She loves you. She accepts you no matter how you are, who you are, what you are. Simply you need to open up to her. That's all.
And then the reason why the strong feeling exists in our life is because it is the first strong relationship you have in your life. It is with your mom. The first strong relationship you have that you really feel connected to, that you need, is with the mother, and it's biologically connected, Maharaj. That is why Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism reveals that our very bio memory is created from our mothers.
Wow.
So then when it is all experienced in the causal layer that we experience in our life, that is where we are in the womb before we are born. We are in the womb of our mothers. And in that, the state of consciousness that we reside in is not, of course, the truth we reveal in the Paramashivam program about exactly how the body's state inside the womb is the causal layer. The causal layer is the deep sleep state. And it is in that state where we are connected with the mother, that nurturing mother energy. And even in our Hindu sampradayas, that darkness is the nurturing, giving darkness, and we worship that as Devi Kali herself.
Even the happening of the birth, when the soul, when the consciousness enters into the body, only happens after this period when the body is in the womb for 9 months, right? Only after it comes out. That's exactly at that moment when the consciousness lands into that body. Till then, the whole nurturing of the body, the entire bio memory is created, literally like an imprint of the mother. The imprint of the mother energy and the imprint of whatever the mother is carrying. So that bio memory remains with us as long as we live.
Yes.
Only the cosmic mother is the one who can literally break this pattern and liberate us from everything.
Yes.
Right. So this initial connection with the mother is not even something that is social, right? It is physical, it is real in that sense. And even the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism said that your connection with your father is just social.
Yes.
But only real connection, real relationship that you have is the mother, right?
Yes.
That's how you carry the whole, your biomemory itself that you have in you is from the mother. And that really affects how you look at yourself, what you believe about yourself, how you see the world, what you believe about the world, how you see other people, how you see life, everything, and how you respond to all these things. The natural, automatic, involuntary response mechanism that you have inside you, that is the biomemory literally coming from the mother, from our biological mother, right? Such beautiful, so strong this connection is with our mother. And this connection itself can be, and it is the key to unlock our highest potential.
Yes.
And make us relate to the cosmic mother herself.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, you want to add something?
The way that the Supreme Pontiff says about how the whole worship begins, we have many people commenting and asking us to teach rituals, to teach more about the pujas, and it is a good, I feel a good opportunity now to address that. It is a big part of the Hindu traditions that the worship of mother is there, and
it is, in fact, it is a unique feature of Hinduism. It's the only religion which has given this gift of mother worship to the world.
Correct.
Right?
There is no other tradition out there, at least major tradition out there, that is worshipping and celebrates mother in and out the year, throughout the year. And it is there throughout, and it uses this science that we are telling about muscle memory and biomemory. It is that when the guru happens in our life, he literally takes that biomemory that is there, refines it, and augments it to be able to hold the divine qualities of what the cosmic mother can give us. And what is this? The puja can give us. Even if you see how the worship of the worship begins with what we will going to do today in the power manifestation demo, is to look at the yantras. The yantras. The yantra is the Shri Chakra, which is the diagrammatic representation of the cosmos. Okay, so that is the Shri Yantra, is the cosmic feminine energy in one form. So when we worship this Shri Chakra, we are literally worshipping the whole cosmos in the form of a plate. And the Supreme Pontiff leads us into the further worship of Mother, and he tells us that doing puja and just not even doing any worship, the first thing you see when you have your mother is you don't do anything. You just want to see her, the baby, how it cries.
Exactly.
It just wants to see. It has to see continuously. So in that same childlike innocence, you see, you attend to the worship of God. So we don't even be get this.
Right. I was remembering, Maharaj, because even in our scriptures it is written that Devi, Paramashivoham Shakti is the entire.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Yes, Nithyanandam,
Yeah.
welcome back. We apologize for the technical glitch. So Maharaj, we were speaking, we were talking about how Devi, how the cosmic mother, Paramashiva Shakti is literally manifest in everything, the entire creation as the mother, and even the line from Chandi, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu, Matra Rupe Samsita, Namastasya, 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 Namo Nama. I bow down to Devi, to the cosmic mother who is present in all beings as the mother.
Yes.
Right? I bow down to you. I bow down to you. I bow down to you. Literally celebrating and worshipping the Paramashiv Shakti, cosmic feminine energy, cosmic mother, in all dimensions, in all forms of this creation itself is worshipping her.
Yes, Maharaj.
Right?
And I wanted to add the scripture that you're mentioning, Chandi, is itself one of the things that the Supreme Pontiff himself does the Parayanam, does the reading. He says these are one of the two things that if you just read, you'll have enlightenment. He says if you just read Chandi Parayana, just read the, you don't need to understand anything, nothing intellectual. Just read it, you will have enlightenment.
Yes, that is true actually. Chandi, the Devi Mahatmya, right?
Yes.
It is not something which needs to be doesn't need that understanding, that linguistic understanding of meanings and everything for you to get the benefit. Just the sound will do the job. Because Devi is in the sound, right?
Yes, that is all the sound. See, we really have the modern day, we really think that we need to understand something, digest something. That digestion is just very pseudo.
Yes.
The real thing that is in Hinduism is just nidhyasana. Expose yourself to the whole tradition.
Yes.
Put all of your five senses into it. Yes. Where the Rudraksha, where the kumkum, where all the things that are the symbols of Devi, and immediately begin your life as.
In fact, she is present in our entire body in the form of various sounds which are present in various energy centers, chakras. She is the Kundalini Shakti which is present at the Mooladhara, right? And that rises and meets the Paramashiva, becomes one with Paramashiva in the Sahasrara, who is in the Sahasrara. So this entire thing, even our body, which is the microcosm, is the representative of the entire creation, the macrocosm, which is Devi Paramashiva Shakti herself, right? She is the queen, the Devi Bhuvaneshwari, right? Who is seated on the throne, and the whole creation is literally coming out of her. She is the cosmic womb herself. Yes.
So she is there latent inside of us.
And even as we are celebrating these days, the 12-day-long celebration of Devi Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, literally we can take this opportunity to remind us of the great happening of Devi Meenakshi in the human form. Bless us all and to give us an opportunity to connect with Devi Meenakshi in the form of mother, and how she provided for the entire humanity, how she provided for everyone who was a part of her ecosystem, literally, and treating them all as her children, providing for all of them, and taking them all to the next level, evolve them, and providing for them. And literally, each and every home we saw how simply through the Krishna Shila, we have been talking about the power manifestation in that civilization, and how anyone just could connect with her just by looking at it, and she would appear. She would appear on Krishna Shila. That was the power manifesting civilization we were talking. Mother was simply available.
Yes.
She was simply available. And just all you need is to be open to her.
Yes.
Just be in that receptive space, like a baby. Just calls out her mother's name and she's there.
Yes.
Similarly, she was also there for them.
Yes. Something
we can learn from Devi Meenakshi. Celebrate her as the cosmic mother herself.
So when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism teaches us that the cosmic mother is available inside of us as the Kundalini Shakti as itself, he describes in the Shri worship of Sri Vidya, the worship of the Sri Chakra, that each of the Sri Chantra is a intricate diagram of 40 triangles. And each of these triangles represent an energy that is latent within us itself, When the Kundalini raises, all of these energies get awakened. We can unlock the unlimited powers of the cosmos. We need to, when we experience the completion with the mother through the worship of the mother, and or just being again in the space of completion with our mother. So when we when Meenakshi did all of these power manifestations in her day, it is her ability to awaken the Kundalini in the masses by just her magnificent presence. It's a Meenakshi, meaning that her eyes were like the fish who give corner sight. Like the fish doesn't see straight, it will always see through its corner sight. It is the means that Meenakshi is the goddess who just through her corner sight is able to awaken the Kundalini in people and give the enlightenment experience in that way itself. That is what Meenakshi is, and because of her ability to do that, people were able to just raise themselves and in that way remember her, and in that way connect with her, and she was able to immediately answer to them in the way that they wanted.
Yes. In fact, Devi herself, she is the source of entire whole completion. And completion is the basis, is the bedrock of the whole spirituality, and especially Sanatana Hindu Dharma. If you talk about the science of completion, everything is based on that, right? And it is only Devi who gives us this completion, starting from our relationship with our biological mother. It is important for us to achieve complete completion with our biological mother, because that's where the whole thing starts. When we achieve completion with our biological mother, then the cosmic mother takes us to the complete and new level. And in fact, our completion, the blessing of this completion comes from the cosmic mother herself. When we worship her, she blesses us with the completion, even with our biological mother as well. Yes.
And when we experience this, so we just, even for myself personally, when we was learning this Ritya worship and understanding more about it from the here and in the temple that I was attending to, a part of KAILASA, and there I got to know that I could just start. There is no like waiting for any qualification or anything. So Supreme Pontiff always says, if you go to Paramashiva, he will ask for a list of qualifications from you. Are you qualified to do this practice? Are you qualified to do that practice? When you go to Devi, she'll give it just like that. She'll give the experience. Why? Because she got it freely. She got it from him. So that is actually a beautiful. Even it is there in the symbolism of our Mula Vigrahas. Nithyanandeshwari. She sits in his lap, Devi, and she takes the knowledge from and enlightenment from him, and then passes it on. Her hand that is outstretched like this, that's literally her giving it to us without asking for anything. Just have it, it's yours. That is the mother. That is how she is, and that is how she just gives. So when I was learning this, I just started learning about the Sri Chakra, Sri Vidya, and the whole worship of it. And then the Supreme Pontiff guides us beautifully in the course to tell what is the intricate details of these and latent powers inside this. So we learned that there are layers inside the Sri Chakra. And as you go in and in, you go subtler and subtler into your own consciousness, removing one sheet of layer. Like one chakra, one layer is talking all about the fears that you have. One chakra or layer, the avarana it is called. It talks about all the diseases you have of the body and the body itself. The whole samsara roga that is addressed in that spiritually. And then there's a layer that describes about protective energies, rakshakara. So these are beautiful ways. And at the middle of the whole Sri Chakra, it is there where Devi herself resides as Devi Rajarajeshwari. And this is a beautiful way of just jumping in and just absorbing yourself into this whole tradition. And it's available to anyone and everyone who wants to learn.
It can literally make you manifest powers left and right.
Yes.
It awakens the Devi in their own being. Because the Supreme Pontiff of Hindu says, it's not like we are 100% male and 100% female. We have both the energies, the masculine energy and the feminine energy, right, inside us. And when the Devi awakens, when the feminine energy, the feminine consciousness awakens inside us, we start manifesting powers left and right. Even biologically, if we speak, women they are just wired to manifest powers because they are it is more probable for them to manifest Devi easily, because the feminine energy and powers are simply next to each other. They're relatable, right? So manifesting powers and unlocking powers comes naturally when you awaken the mother energy inside you.
Yes.
Irrespective of what gender you are, it's not something which is related to gender, because we have both these energies with us, and through these rituals and through these, all these ways we are given in shastras, and especially when we are initiated by a living incarnation like the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda, Paramashivam, the whole thing just becomes so easy.
Yes.
Literally just remembering does the job.
Yes. Just your identity, whether it is the ideas of female, male,
Yes.
higher, lower, this
Yes.
culture, that culture.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. All it matters is your ability to hold on to and retain your innocence. Supreme Pontiff says that innocence is the way in which we connect with her and experience her motherliness.
Yes.
And allow her energy to enter our being and heal us.
Yes. It's so beautiful. Just this innocence, just this innocent surrender, and this passivity. Literally, there is a passivity which really does the job of connecting to the cosmic mother, manifesting the cosmic mother. In fact, the mother energy, the feminine energy, is passiveness itself. As Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself also put it, it is passiveness that brings out the life inside us. Life is passive. We think that life means, so-called agitation and active and outgoing. That's not really true. It is a complete passivity, which really is the full of life. That feeling comes only with the passivity. It sounds counterintuitive, but really speaking, when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained that when you're not passive, you're agitated. Why you are agitated? Because you feel something is missing inside you, something you don't have, right? And you want something from outside. Passiveness happens inside you when you're completely relaxed. When you feel you don't need anything from outside, anything additional, anything extra. That passivity is what really fulfills you. That fulfillment happens inside you, and that radiance starts happening. The life starts flowing out of you with that passivity. That passive life energy, that full of life, is Devi herself. That is when you manifest powers. That is also when you manifest the power of healing. Because one of the dimensions of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is that he is a very powerful healer. He started his public life as a healer. He would just go around in the various hospitals and visited people randomly, just walking around. He was a wandering monk anywhere at that time. He would just start healing people left, and anything anyone would need, just simple and would get healed from any disease, physical, any disorder. He just relax into that state, the samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi, and the cosmos does the job. The energy simply starts flowing. That healing energy simply starts flowing. That is the feminine energy, really. If you really go deep into it, that is the feminine energy which heals. Simply being passive, simply relaxing in the receptive state, and the whole cosmos itself takes over. It does the job. That is the Devi energy, and that is exactly what awakens that power of healing inside us, not just to heal ourselves, but even to heal others. He even initiates his disciples into the science of healing, just remembering Swamiji, just remembering the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, and relaxing into our Ananda Gandha, visualizing him, and simply healing starts happening to the other person. Whatever they need, simply it will happen. We don't even have to think about it. So just as we talk about it, Maharaj, I think it is the right time for us to enter into the power manifestation, where not just we, even people can observe, they can see and witness the power of healing, right? Yes. We'll see how this really healing really is happening live, because only when we see live, only when people see live, will really start believing. It's not really a theory, it's not just a myth, it is actually reality. And we would invite our viewers to put your comments, anything you want to ask related to healing, especially, or anything else related to powers or the mother energy, the cosmic mother, divine feminine consciousness. Any questions you have, any comments you have, please put it out there. We would be glad to read it out. We would be glad to respond to them, especially in the power manifestation session. You can ask anything. If you want a healing related to any problems you have, you can simply ask it. So with this, we will now move on to the power manifestation, and we will be right back. Just give us a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Now I'm going to enter into the exact dimensions, that 11 dimensions. All logic which moves systematically comes under length dimension. Length dimension is a power by itself. If you master the length dimension, anything which works as per the logic will be under your control. You are master of it. Almost 99.99% of the known Vyakta is logic, length dimension. Your idea of currency, your idea of ownership, your ideas about mathematics, almost much of your science other than the quantum physics and parallel universe. I want you to know these dimensions, only then I can take you to the next level of experience. With understanding about these dimensions, you yourself will know how the powers are manifesting, and you will start playing with them. You getting comfortable with your consciousness and manifesting powers will start happening once you understand these 11 dimensions. Now I'm going to enter into the exact.
The nature of consciousness. The source of awareness. The relationship between our ego and the world. This has plagued us for generations. We strive to understand why we are the way we are. Why our reality is the way it is. Why our life is the way it is. But what if the way we see the world as separate from us is just an illusion? What if our consciousness exists before all experience and is not limited to the confines of our body and mind?
Today what I revealed is practically the whole Hinduism in a nutshell. If you make the column, you will see clearly most of your problems are internal non-understanding. When these internal non-understandings are cleared, life becomes Leela. You just manifest what you want. I'll make this as a realization in you all now through this initiation and darshan of Sadashiva.
The nature of consciousness. The source of awareness. The relationship between our ego and the world. This has plagued us for generations. We strive to understand why we are the way we are. Why our reality is the way it is. Why our life is the way it is.
In this discussion that we are talking about the completion with the mother energy and how it will heal us. We have with us Shri Shiva Shankarananda Maharaj. And today we are going to be seeing a power manifestation and specifically related to healing. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism teaches us, Maharaj, that all of yoga that we do, Nithyananda yoga, is power manifestation and it is from enlightenment. We are from enlightenment, we operate. And I want you to share, Maharaj, how even healing is also from the space of enlightenment, from the space of Paramashivoham.
So let me coming to the point, let me put it in the simple term words. Healing is not more like a power, but it is there within you, which actually need not to be initiated, just need to be experienced and feel connected to any deity. It is a basic necessity, like how you breathe. Healing is as simple as that. When you breathe, you heal yourself. Because as Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, when you connect to a deity or when you see something, when you feel connected, you have the space of healing inside you. That is the most fundamental space of healing.
Yes.
So that is that inside yourself, and you can actually transmit that to everybody else. In Swamiji's own life, where the first power, where he even expressed and he gave mass initiation, was the healing.
Yes.
And it was, it was more than wonderstruck. It was awesome that where he was able to heal across all the diseases and able to cure everything from anything itself, any kind of disease across the whole world. And he was known for healing particularly.
Yes. It was initially where he would just say that he would touch the person on the place where they're feeling the pain, and immediately he will see that literally that consciousness come, that energy itself heal that person inside that person itself.
Exactly.
It was healing themselves. So it was, as you said, Maharaj, you connect to a deity, you connect to the consciousness inside you, and the deity is a representation, is an outer extended form of the consciousness that is inside you. So when you worship the deity, you're worshiping literally a part of you. And healing happens when that same worship is reflected in you and that energy is awakened. Ganesh is awakened, Devi is awakened, and they heal a part of you.
Correct.
So what is the power that we're going to do today, Maharaj? What are we going to demonstrate?
Today, so that what we are discussing about, it's a healing. So maybe I'm going to be starting off to give healing, not particularly to heal a person, but there should be a particular person should be able to feel the vibe, or should be able to see the distance, few inches around them, a few feet around them, something is really changing. They should be able to physically feel that something is changing. Maybe I can share before entering into the demonstration itself. Let me take the example of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. When you go near Swamiji, when you have his darshan, or when you actually physically look him, or when you are with him, when you are alone and you are seeing Swamiji, maybe through the Diksha or through your TV screens, maybe you'll actually feel, it's different. The whole vibe is different. Your whole room is different. When you go physically, that is beyond words. So that is the fundamentally the first, his healing space, the way he carry himself, the Paramashivatva, you call it, be the leadership consciousness, how he hold himself, that is, it is evaporating and it is expressed everywhere. So that is the power which we're going to demonstrate today, which is healing. To be particular, in front of Maharaj who is sitting over here, I'm going to be connecting with Swamiji, and let's see what he's able to experience within around his whole ambience itself. Maybe just take few feet around him. We are 1 feet away. So just 1 feet away, how he's able to experience, let him share in his own words. That is the power which we're going to demonstrate.
Okay.
So after that, while viewers are watching, you guys also can connect with Swamiji, as I'm going to be chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. This Mahavakya is as powerful as bringing Swamiji wherever you are into a physical plane. So that is the blessing boon Swamiji is given for the whole planet, where connecting with Swamiji by chanting the Mahavakya itself can actually really feel Paramashiva within you. So that will be the science today and the power of healing today. Now let us demonstrate. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Yes, Maharaj. So yeah, so connected to Swamiji, actually requested him to give the healing experience of how Swamiji is actually, when a person is actually going to him and asking for a solution, how he provides the unconditional love when that healing was a particular person that was requested to the space of oneness. When I connected with Swamiji, by chanting the Mahavakya, you can share what you felt or something, anything, whichever comes out in your mind, maybe.
Yes, Maharaj. So I felt, first of all, I felt that the whole place became very calm.
Okay.
And I felt like my boundary was little more than what I have just this body. So I felt more aware of the cushion of the space around me, and I felt like I am not just inside here, but I am aware of more of the things around me. And that it calmed me down and helped me to uh, even as you were saying before, Maharaj, the prayer or connecting with the deity. That moment, I felt the blessings in that moment. Just when you were chanting the Mahavakya, just I felt that Mahaganapati is there. He is going to be here, and he is taking care of me. So, as you said, I felt like the deity is really going to heal me in this moment.
Okay, so this was his experience connecting to what we spoke today. That was great. You can give the comment as what maybe viewers are putting, but connecting to what was being spoken today as a topic of mother, maybe to the putting the simple word feminine. And when you go close to your mom, or when you go, yeah, to your mother, actually, you will actually feel there is no incompletions or no patterns which you're carrying. You'll feel actually light. You feel very open to share anything to her. It's like it's obvious. So when you healing is giving that space as the same as a mother, when you feel Swamiji, or when you see actually a mother, you go and get connected to any form. It can be through any ways, through the bhava, or through a friendship, or through more than a love. So when you connect to a mother in that way, you'll actually feel intense healing inside your being. Your muscles, your joints will feel healed, even though you are sick. A particular person, if you are sick or if you are feeling that you are stuck in something, that ambience of having a mother around you, or having the relationship of mother around you, will obviously heal your muscle memory and bio memory both.
Yes, Maharaj. Naturally, because the mother is the natural part of your life. And when you remember her, that natural healing inside us again will get awakened.
Correct. So that is the power which we have demonstrated today. As in we have the Chitirai Peruvizha which is going on, the Brahmotsavam which is going on, where Devi Meenakshi is gracing us every day in different alankarams, means different festivals or different processions. You can connect to her also as a mother and manifest your reality and manifest your own reality and heal for yourself,
Yes.
as today's base power itself.
Yes.
So yeah, you want to
Thank you, Maharaj.
yes.
Thank you for sharing us this beautiful power manifestation. And if anyone wants to also manifest powers themselves and be able to tap into the healing that happens when we connect with our own mother and connect with the deity. Meenakshi Devi. All these possibilities are there in the Paramashivoham program. The next Paramashivoham program will be starting on the 15th of May. All of you can register your intention right now for the Paramashivoham program and scan the QR code that is there at the bottom of the video that you are seeing. And you can also find out more about the program and subscribe to the various courses and content available about the Paramashivoham program by becoming an e-citizen of KAILASA, and you can scan the QR code and immediately become an e-citizen and join the work of KAILASA.
Yes.
So thank you, Maharaj, for sharing with us and giving me the experience of healing today. Thank you. And we'll go back in a few more minutes. Thank you. So with this, we will end today's segment on Devi, Motherly. And thank you all for joining us for all of these days of the Chitirai Peruvizha. And we discussions, and tomorrow we have another darshan in the TV, and we'll have another discussion also on Hindu feminism. It's a beautiful topic we're very excited to talk to you all about. So we welcome you all again for the continuing programs here on Nithyananda TV. We'll now end with the Purna Mantra.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukat Pranamastu. Om Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam.
The nature of consciousness. The source of awareness. The relationship between our ego and the world. This has plagued us for generations. We strive to understand why we are the way we are. Why our reality is the way it is. Why our life is the way it is. But what if the way we see the world as separate from us is just an illusion? What if our consciousness exists before all experience and is not limited to the confines of our body and mind?
Today what I revealed is practically the whole Hinduism in a nutshell. If you make the column, you will see clearly most of your problems are internal non-understanding. When these internal non-understandings are cleared, life becomes Leela. You just manifest what you want. I'll make this as a realization in you all now through this initiation and darshan of Sadashiva.